I'm back with another video, and thank you guys for tuning in today. I'm going to be answering one of the questions I got in the comment section about the Tsquare. I had a person that asked if I could show how I use the Tsquare or show how it works. So I'm going to try to do that. Just to kind of show you the mechanics of the Tsquare, it shapes like a T. This Tsquare that I have, I believe is the original one, the first one that they came out with many years ago. I've had this for at least 7 or 8 years or more, and the way that's made, when I got it in the mail, I had to like screw these two screws right here. I had to screw them in because it was, you know, not attached, and every now and then they do get loose and I have to tighten them up. But it basically has 2 parts to it, and you can slide this one off like that. You slide it up and down to adjust by sliding it up and down to measure off the correct place that you need to put your design on whatever apparel you'll be printing on. So the way that I use it, like, it has this little notch on the back of mine right here, and when you put it down on the press, the back of the press would be right up against this part, and then once you put that up against that part, you find the center spot using this line that's going down the center. You find a center spot on your shirt by using the line that's going down the center, and it has like numbers that represent inches on the side. So if you would find a center spot on your shirt using this center line right here, then if one sleeve is on 7, then the other side should be on 7 too, and you will know that you are in the direct center when you're printing your shirt. So I'm hoping that that's helpful to you. I'm going to be printing just a small little Instagram name today on the back of a shirt, and I'm going to show you how to position it correctly using the Tsquare. In order to line up my image onto the press, I always like to take the top of the shirt and bring the front collar to the edge of the press right here, and make sure everything is flat and smoothed out. Then I like to take this Tsquare, and I like to put it right below the front collar. And then the next thing I would do is right here, I think I'm about center, so what I would do now is look at like the 8 on this side and the 8 on this side, and make sure that they're in as close to the correct spot as I can, the exact spot. So now that I have that part done and I have it lined up, I now lift the bottom part of the Tsquare up without unattaching it from, you know, the top part of it. It's gonna rest up against the back of the press, and now using the press to hold it there, I lift it up and I slide it down. I slide the centerpiece down. Then I take my design. I like to fold it in half because it just makes it a lot easier to find the center spot on here. And from the back, I'm gonna bring it about 1 inch down from the top design. So that's gonna be about 2, about on the 2. So I place the center line on the center line of the Tsquare, and you can hold it down with one hand right here and remove the Tsquare just by sliding it out of the way, or you can slide it under here. And the reason I'm telling you 2 different ways to do it is because if you have the sticky vinyl, it's not going to slide under here. You're not going to be able to slide the scissorize weave vinyl beneath the Tsquare like that. So you're pretty much going to have to do it on top and line it up, and then hold that down in place and move that. But because I'm using the non-sticky back vinyl, I can slide it under here easily and make sure that it's in the correct position, and make sure that it is straight. And sometimes I lean in to get a closer look to it, and that should be straight right there. And then I just remove the T-square it, and I can sit it over to the side, and I cover my image with my cover sheet, and I press it for the appropriate amount of time. That's basically how you use a T-square it, and no matter what size your design is, it's pretty much the same thing. If you have a bigger design, you can even check it on here and make sure that it's completely centered by checking it on the numbers. And you see right here how the numbers start from 11 out and go all the way into 1. And it does that on both sides. It starts at 11 and it goes into 1. And it's 18 inches long. Then at the top, you have the 4 inches on each side for the collar. The T-square is not actually a necessity. It just helps things go by faster. You know, it helps you be able to place your design in the correct position quickly without any guessing. So I would recommend that you get one. I have had a couple of people tell me that the new T-squares were not tough, and they didn't really like them as much. I had one person told me that it melted on their first use. So if you can find an older one, or if you get one and you use it and it's a problem, I mean, all I can say is send it back as quickly as you can. But I hope this video was helpful to you, and I thank you guys for watching. Please be sure to hit that thumbs up button if you found it helpful. Share it with a friend. And if you have not subscribed yet, please consider subscribing, because I post videos weekly and it's free. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Oh, you make me wanna talk back.